We will never forget who we are. And if we don't forget who we are, we just can't be beaten. The West became great, not because of paperwork and regulations, but because people were allowed to chase their dreams and pursue their destinies. Our borders will always be closed to terrorism and extremism of any kind. The West will never, ever be broken. Our values will prevail. Our people will thrive, and our civilization will triumph.
President Trump last week in Warsaw, in Poland, showing the world that leading from the front, well, looks a lot better. And by the way, couldn't come at a more important time. Here with reaction, Deputy Assistant to the President, Dr. Sebastian Gorka. Dr. Gorka, I'm on vacation, and then I'm watching the latest phony Russia conspiracy theory now being advanced and thousands of hours of coverage. And I'm looking at North Korea. They have nuclear weapons because of the Clintons. And the Iranians are trying to get them, and they have the money because of Obama. And then I'm looking at ISIS is not defeated. And then I'm thinking, okay, our borders are not secure. Our economy, our bills to pass the economy in advance, that's not been done. There's no coverage of any of this because of the obsessive, compulsive, desire to stop the president's agenda. To me, these are real, clear, present dangers to the world. How do you take out North Korea's nuclear sites and do it effectively when they have nuclear weapons that could hit Seoul and Japan and even China if the guy's that nuts?
You're absolutely right, Sean. Look, the Russia story should be called a hoax. 9 months and nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're desperate now with this story about the president's son. On the contrary, if they wanted to find about Russian influence in American politics, look at John Podesta's company. Look at the uranium deal when Hillary was Secretary of State. In the meantime, what about the real story?
The Iranian deal or the Uranium One deal? You said uranium?
Uranium One. Uranium deal. Yeah, right. Absolutely. In the meantime, let's look at what the media should be reporting if they weren't politically motivated. In the last 24 weeks, it's stunning. Look at the decrease in illegal migration. Look at what we've done with regards to NATO. Look at what happened today. Mosul has been liberated. Think about that. We've been in office for less than 6 months. And the caliphate of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, which was created in part thanks to President Obama's withdrawal in 2011 from Iraq, we've only been in office for less than 6 months, and thanks to the president's leadership, we're winning everywhere, but you wouldn't know it if you turned on CNN or read the New York Times.
Well, Baghdadi, we had an author on that said, in fact, they had an opportunity to take Baghdadi out, but because of Obama rules of engagement, they didn't take the shot. They had 2 weeks to do it.
When it comes to rules of engagement, that's another massive story that isn't being reported. I've had Tier 1 operators from our Special Operations Forces tell me, I've had commanders, they felt it in the first 3 weeks after the inauguration. The shackles were off. The president trusts them. He wants them to do the job they were trained to do. Look at what we're doing. We're stacking the bad guys like cordwood. And that's what we need to do, because the threat is real. And we don't want to see those bad guys come to the streets of America as we've seen in Europe.
Yeah, God forbid the media get off their Russia obsession. Maybe they should focus on Hillary and her campaign working with the Ukrainians directly. Proven. No ambiguity. Collusion. They don't report it. Dr. Gorka, good to see you. Thank you.